All right, so we're at the, what's this, the Scullyville car show at some junkyard somewhere. And just randomly walking around through the scrap part, but the scrap part seems to, you know, broken stuff sometimes to me is more entertaining. Mostly because I need some parts.
They don't sell any of the parts here anymore.
I'm not seeing anything that'll fit on my truck anyway, but
you probably won't. You probably won't.
It's not that I'm against, you know, DIY and making it work, but
it's a lot more populated in here than it usually is too.
Yes, it is.
yeah, I would somehow imagine that coming back here in prior years was a good place to
smoke.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a pumpkin thing right here. I'm sure what that is.
Get out of the way.
That might have been the lawnmower racing that they were doing.
Well, at least when we leave, we can walk out, you know, up on the regular entrance too.
Yeah.
We don't gotta do all this bullshit.
Hell yeah.
I didn't think we still a long way.
See, I could live in one of them. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would.
Work.
Like, I'd say a good 90% of these cars back here, man, you could fucking rebuild. Look at that 64 pallet sitting there roughing around. 2 doors back. Some of these cars make me angry to see back here.
Yeah. The Impala is not one that really makes me angry because I'm sure there's plenty of them that we'll see in the restored area, you know, but
yeah, but they could become less and less common, especially stop ones.
yeah. Well, I hate to tell you, but if you restore any of these guys, they're not going to be stopped.
Well, yeah.
You're not going to have matching numbers, bud.
Well, that's
Sorry.
true, but...
But you can tell your gas attendant that you do. He'll believe you. I could do some really stupid shit with that.
So they even got a fucking...
Double-decker bus.
Double-decker bus, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can climb up to the top.
Man, restoring that thing would, like, you'd get trophies.
You could never drive that in the U.S. though.
What's this?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily that much bigger than some of the, like, the tractor trailers and stuff. You just have to really plan your routes.
I'm thinking it won't fit under overpasses.
Did I tell you about the Taco Bell drive-thru that I didn't fit through? Man, it was a freaking Woodbury. I went to go through the Taco Bell and it was like, watch your head, and I looked at it and it was like 8.5 feet.
Oh shit.
Like it would have almost had enough space if I didn't have the kayak on it. And then I go to back up and the guy behind me didn't understand why I was backing up. You need a freaking monster motor in that thing. I mean, I'd want to drag race it.
We'll come back here again, would you? This thing is nasty. This thing's real nasty.
I think really all of these are nasty. Because you put a V8 in a car with a wheelbase smaller than your Saturn. And they have like limited to no suspension. Yeah, and it was fairly easy. It came down to it. They're like, if these guys really want it, we're still going to give them the opportunity.
Yeah.
Superbird, there's a rare one.
Oh, yeah.
the company that designed them doesn't even race.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Him and Mike actually built this in Mike's brother's garage. Mike had a lot of help in building this car.
And he drove it here?
Mm-hmm.
Left his Wawa in it. Looks like she's not done. It's a project. I got signs under my body.
I'm like, and they got shipped.
That's the fancy stuff.
See?
Not on the door jam, like right in front of the door where the bolts are, yeah. You know,
Paint jobs, fancy.
It went a whole 5 seconds. It went a whole 5 seconds.
Supercharger, double pack. 396.
Does it drive with the straight axle? Sorry? Does it drive like shit. Even with the radio. Oh yeah. I got a buddy of mine who's got a 55, but he's got another one he wants to do as a
No space for a full-size bed, I'm in.
it drives like shit. He's already getting his bum. This is where it comes spit.
Yeah, I say so. It's all tinted down, which leads me to believe there's nothing fancy on the inside.
Let's move.
I'd like to see a time on the side of this. My uncle used to drive one of these. Like back in the 80s. Not quite so pretty inside, but I wouldn't mind having a set of those nuts.
Lemon Days was good on
Yeah.
Just had enough room.
And the guy that's in my block, I called him about when I put the pistons in, because I looked at a lot of stuff online. There were guys
Not
that
bad.
said pistons, rings, and oil. All drippy and so I called him up.
The boot's something special.
What should I do when I put the pistons
Go in the
and
back
rings in?
part, like where
I'm
the
just
That's an interesting conversion.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have the engine on it, but you know, you play around, go someplace.
Seats are in better shape than mine. It's a nice Chevy. I don't get overexcited about cars I see all the time at these car shows. As you guys might know, I like the oddballs, the interesting things, the differences. If you're looking for someone who's going to get inside of each and every one of these 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s, you're probably watching the wrong video.